they go. Is it the truck? Is it the Camaro? They're on their way. Pedals to the metal. It looks pretty close to me. Okay, I see. Oh, I see we have some cadets up here. Is this the start line? Looks like, okay, that's crew. Okay, it's not cadets, it's crew. They're lining up. That's the start line there where you can see the two vehicles. It's going to be a flag drop. We're going to do this old school. They're throttling up. And away they go. It's a smoking gun in the lead, but there goes the Camaro. Oh, and here comes the truck. Whoa, they're going to use the entire runway. And I give that to the RCMP Camaro. Here I was voting for the diesel. Make sure you head on over to the Central Ground. All right, looks like we got a little extra. They're coming back the other way, and yes, it's the diesel this time.
11.
Oh, I think they're going to have to have a grudge match.
Currently 10 miles from 200 inbound to the overhead bridge. All right, sir, we're keeping an eye out for you.
All right, he's out there somewhere. I see the AN2 is way behind us.
Hard to miss the AN2.
No kidding, that's a big airplane.
Big airplane. These fighter jets, of course, are hard to see, and that's by design. So we're scanning the skies, looking for the CF-18 Hornet arrival.
All right, kids, if you see him, yell and point, okay? All right, kids, can you see him yet?
Oops, I see him.
Do you?
Oh, you. I want other people to find him first. I'll give you a hint. Look off to your right.
And I'm Air Supply, turning initial left to 12 left brake.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you see him off to your right?
There, he's moving fast.
Turning in.
Oh, that looked good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to kick off this show, your Royal Canadian Air Force CF-18 Hornet.
We told you it was going to get loud. What did you think of that, folks?
I love it.
That is what we call the left-hand brake for landing. You can see if you look behind the air park, the landing gear has been extended. He's doing his final checks, lowering the flaps, slowing the Hornet down, and in just a few moments he'll be touching down right in front of you using runway 12. We call it runway 12 because that's the approximate compass heading he will be heading towards as he lands the aircraft. Just a little airport speak for you.
Sound caught up.
Yeah.
Keeping sight on the runway center line, adjusting power as he
Is there a bug on there?
comes lower and lower towards the ground. Of course, the flaps give extra lift as he slows the aircraft down. Now he's lined up, ready to touch down. You can see the landing light is on. Here he comes. The CF-18 Hornet on touchdown.
All right, as you say, just on final, ready to touch down. He's got to get this just right because this airport is right on the minimum of what he can land at.
That was bumpy.
And what a great job.
That thing's massive.
awesome. Look at the power on that thing.
And you can see the air brake is just being retracted. Great way to get that aircraft slowed down on the brakes. It's going
We
to
can go see that.
taxi off to the end of the runway on the east side and put that aircraft on display, and you'll be able to get down there. Beautiful formation flying right there, folks, in the skies of Alberta. Rolling around, pulling back down towards the earth. When Eric's not flying, he's a full-time dentist, as well as a certified flight instructor and aerobatic flight instructor.
Well, Roy, we saw the opposing team.
Two are tied together because they wouldn't be able to do this. One's upside down. The other one is rolling around the air show smoke as they corkscrew their way down the shoreline. Eric Hansen upside down. Ken Fowler rolling around.
Henry back on the stick and over onto the down and rolling upright by earning his glider license in 1978. Worked on T-33, CF-101 booters, and CF-18s before it became
Chuck, the boy from Borden. You're Chuck from wait a minute, Borden, that's where the prison is. Sir, that's me. I'm out on payroll. Well, what are you doing here? You can't just fly in here with that thing. You're right about that, but I'm here. Well, where'd you get that thing? I built it. You built it? I built it. In prison? Uh-huh. How the heck did you do that? I got out one piece at a time. He got it out one piece at a time. Oh my goodness.
Well, I can tell you, Super Dave is not happy. You can see him shaking his fist as whoa, airplane flies by. Holy cow!
You just blew up one of the guys from Aviate Effects, and Super Dave is not very happy with you. I don't blame him. I don't know who Super Dave is, so it really don't matter to me. Well, it should, because it's a guy whose act you just busted in on and just almost blew up. What? Yes, you almost blew him up. That doesn't sound too super to me. By the way, just a minute. Oh, baby. Okay. Oh, anyhow, I got a little problem here. Now, what's that? Well, I don't know how to fly. I got my instructions right here, though. Well, you know what? You have a couple of pilots up here with you. We're going to try to get you down on the ground, okay, Chuck? I don't need it yet. I got my instructions. You have instructions on the airplane how to fly. Uh-oh. What's that just went out your door? It was my instructions. Oh, great. You think it's great, huh? Not really. I really like it, and so would Transport Canada, and the RCMP would love for you to put that airplane on the ground, please, right now. Now, remember, I was in prison, and I know RCMP, but what's the Transport Canada thing? Well, they're the people who control, like, the airport. Okay, but you just dragged the wing. That's the wing there. Oh, my goodness. Okay, now, just your head turns. Up, Chuck! Up, Chuck! I think I just did. Okay, that's too much information. Now, what you need to do is bring the airplane around and line it up with the runway. Okay, couple of things. What's the runway? That's that big, long, highway-looking kind of thing in front of you there. No, more to your right. How do I do that? Well, push forward and pull back on the throttle. That's the knob thingy on the left. Pull that back so the engine slows down. Good job. Now what? Okay, now pull back a bit. Exit, not that much. Okay, now what do I do? Push forward. Line up with that long highway-looking thing. You're going the wrong way. Got it right here. Man, now what do I do? These wings keep dipping on me. The wings keep dipping. Well, okay, you know the control stick that you have your hand on there that's making the airplane go left, right, up, down? I built this thing. I know what that is. Okay, good. Then you should know how to land the airplane. Oh, I was too busy building. and the instructions went out the door. Well, at least he did a fairly good job building it. Only one piece fell off the airplane.
I feel that's pretty cool.
I think it's excellent. Okay, you got it lined up. Excellent job. Slow the airplane down. Pull the throttle back. Now put it on the... No, you're going up, Chuck. Oh, what the heck is that?
A wheel problem.
A wheel problem is right. And what are you throwing out the door as well? Because it just blew up here again.
Yeah, I needed that in here because that's full of helium.
That tire is full of helium.
Yeah, keeps my airplane lighter, you know. I'm a scientist. Right now I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm real busy. I got some important stuff to do here.
Like what? Landing the airplane?
Oh, I got some paperwork.
You have some paperwork.
Very important paperwork.
What kind of paperwork?
It's pretty important, babe.
Yeah, we've established that.
Can't talk right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there goes the... Oh my goodness, is that... not that kind of paperwork.
That kind of paperwork.
Oh, good thing the wind is going away from us, sort of.
I'm gonna get it back.
You're gonna head right for it. You just cut the end off.
I don't need that much.
No, you don't. Okay. Chuck, you gotta bring the airplane. Where are you going now?
It's some more. I got to have some more.
He got it again, folks. Oh my goodness. Okay, he built this airplane in prison, got it out one piece at a time, and he's got to figure out how to put it on the ground. Okay, you really need to put that airplane on the ground safely, please.
Well, all your instructions you did, which wasn't very much, is starting to pay off.
Oh, is it? Oh, good.
A lot for nothing.
Oh, thanks a lot. All right. Good job. Keep turning the way you're turning, and you're going to line up with that big payment thing in front of you, and you're perfect. Keep it straight, and I'll bring it down towards the ground.
Put them guys out there.
What guys? Oh, they're probably with the airport.
Oh.
Probably want to talk to you.
Want to talk to them? I already talked to guys like that, and I ended up at board.
Is ready because here comes the fire drop right about here.
Very nice drop, very nice string right down the... Okay, looks like he's just going to hover it there and then lower it down, and you're going to have to walk all the way out there.
Be really, really careful. I don't want to scratch the paint.
No, because any damage has occurred, of course, you have to pay for it.
Okay, guys, why don't we just set the car nice and gently down? Just put it down on the ground, real nice and gentle. Oh no! No!
Well, they set it on the ground. They kind of forgot about the gentle part.
Of about 656 kilometers.
Maximum speed.
Here he comes from the left.
That's fast.
Right, that shows center. You can see the landing light is on. There we go. Stop perfectly in the sky.
There he is, waving to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The pilot in the left seat, you can see his hand waving out the side window there. And now the co-pilot is waving to us as well, demonstrating the left and right capabilities of the Outlaw.
Try this in your Cessna 172.
Well, if you're doing that in the 172, chances are you're in real trouble.
No kidding. As the pedal turns the aircraft around, notice it said aircraft. Used for everything from airlifts of equipment and troops and surveillance missions through direction control of fire to aeromedical support, casualty evacuation, and search and rescue as well. Griffin was purchased to replace the single and twin Huey and Kiowa helicopters and has proved is valuable to civilian law enforcement, drug, and special operations.
And of course, what's great about helicopters is you can get them into very tight places and landing areas as well. And if you miss your mark, you can just simply back up.
I bet you if you listen closely, you can probably hear the backup beeper on that helicopter, just like in a truck. You know?
What if there's a rear view mirror? Lots of speed
I
now.
have 26 minutes of recording.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
make
hope
sure.
until that battery dies.
Make sure.
In the CT-146 Outlaw. Let's take a look at the maximum climbability. Now, about as quickly as he climbed up to about 500 feet above the runway, this is how you get down in a hurry. Calling this a spiral descent. Demonstrating again the incredible capabilities of this aircraft.
Yeah. Comes in right at show center. There he goes. He rolls the airplane upside down, slows it, and gets into that flat. Okay, count with me. Here's 1.
2.
That's 2.
Oh my gosh.
There's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh my gosh. 9. Don't forget he's upside down. There's 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Wow, that is incredible. The inverted flat spin. Yeah, well-deserved round of applause. Okay, he's going to come in just above the ground, pull back, and head back up into the sky once again. This is the incredible Super Dave Matheson as he goes on the vertical. Quarter rolling the airplane on the way up. There's the top side of the aircraft. Up he goes, right about there. He's going to kick in the rudder in a classic hammerhead stall turn. Once and twice. A double hammerhead. Very, very difficult maneuver to do. Let's dive down towards show center. You want to stay right in front of the crowd. That's the mark of a true professional air show performer. Look how low he brings his airplane. Back again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 G's pushing him in. Going on the vertical, rolling the airplane around one way, let's go the other way, and he's going to let the airplane torque and tumble on the vertical. Very tough to do as well. As he goes through the air show smoke, diving down, here he is, Super Dave.
If you missed it the first time, here comes the second double hammerhead of his performance. Back on the stick, 6, 7G on that pull-up as he goes straight up. Looking for that straight line. Point rolls on the vertical. Right about there, he starts to zero out. The airspeed indicator kicks in. Hard left rudder, that's 1. And there's 2. That is another double hammerhead. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this next maneuver, Super Dave would like to dedicate to all our service men and women, both past and present, for their support and for their work in our military. Here is the Support the Troops ribbon in the skies over Airdrie. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A fine job performing the Support the Troops ribbon right here at airplane upside down, picking the points in the sand off this morning off the top of the canopy. As he flies upside down, rolls it back upside, up and back into the sky. These guys don't like to stay straight and level for very long, arcing over the top, hanging in the straps. This is going to be the Cuban 8. It is a great big figure 8 lying on its side.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go live to the cockpit of Super Days NX2. You are smoking!
Hey, Big Roy, well, fun is it? Well, Roy, I gotta make a special dedication today, Roy, to the best air boss in the world, Miss Donna Flynn, who's celebrating her 35th birthday today. Happy birthday, Dee.
Well, okay, she was 60, then 29, now we'll take it.
Well, you gotta be nice, she is the boss.
Oh, rolling around, what are you doing?
Oh, baby, I'm on the inside. All right, Roy, let me show you how to fly an airplane with not using the wings. Okay, well, watch out.
And you are looking good with those shade and glasses on.
Shade birthday, you know, I love it.
Oh, booyah, booyah!
Ooh, yeah, here comes a nice edge for you.
All right, folks, you heard them call it from the cockpit of the bottom side of the aircraft. Then you go knife edge down the shoreline, flying on the fuselage of the aircraft. You can only do that for so long. Hold back again. Going up on the 45. Let's roll one way. Let's roll the other way. He's on the outside of that reversal. The canopy's on the outside. That's got to hurt with all that blood rushing to your head.
He calls that maneuver the eye popper.
I wonder why.
The eyes are bulging out of the head on those negative G's. All right, at show center now, back on the stick. Rolling the airplane onto its side, sliding through the sky. Once again, the slider. Now he rotates the airplane, turning it into a bit of a torque roll. Now a hammerhead kicks in that hard left rudder, rolling the airplane on the way down, lining himself up with the runway. Man, I would be dizzy by now.
You know, a lot of people ask, why do we call him Super Dave? Well, way back when he was flying float planes, he was flying in the north of Canada. He took off in the company float plane, and the control wheel came out of the panel of the airplane. How do you fly an airplane?
And Richard Mrazek and the two L-29 Delphins coming in from the right.
Not too loud.
Not yet.
John Mrazek in the lead. Richard flying off the wing.
And Richard Mrazek and the two L-29 Delphins coming in from the right.
Not too loud.
Not yet.
John Mrazek in the lead. Richard flying off the wing.
They're close.
Jet trainer back on the stick, and up he goes, and rolling the airplane along the length of the shoreline. A series of rolls demonstrating the roll rate of the L-29.
That's the other guy.
Getting the aircraft turned around towards the left allows John to realign the aircraft with the show line, and we'll see what he does next. Diving in, picking up some airspeed this time. Brings the nose up, and up he goes. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. A perfectly executed 4-point hesitation. Choosing that 45-degree down line, rolls the airplane upright. That is the F Cuban 8. It is half a figure 8 lying on its side. Very big wing over at the left-hand side of the field. Off to the southeast, I would say.
Wonder where the
Gets
other
the
is.
airplane turned
I know.
around. Trades that altitude for airspeed once again. It's all about energy management, even in a jet aircraft. You need to make sure you have enough power to perform these vertical maneuvers that you see John doing today in the L-29. That number 6 once again. Raise the airplane. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another. 4 to inverted this time. 5, 6, 7, and 8. This time an 8-point hesitation roll. Performed by John Mrazek. Production of the L-29 started in April of 1963, continued for about 11 years, with 3,600 eventually being built until 1974. Here he comes again from the left this time. Distinct sound of that engine whistling away as he rolls the airplane along the length of the show line. Your cameras ready, not only to take great pictures of this truly classic airplane, but also of a couple of surprises that we have coming up for you.
This aircraft was built in
What?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Norris, the operations coordinator and narrator for Team Oracle, featuring the man considered by many to be the top solo aerobatic performer in North America today, making his first appearance over the skies of Airdrie and coming all the way from Salinas, California, in that very small, bright red, custom-built biplane, which we call the Oracle Challenger 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Sean D. Tucker. I invite you to stand by because you are about to witness a demonstration of the most hardcore, down and dirty, hard-charging power aerobatics known to man, which come as a result of Sean's more than 22,000 hours of combined fixed-wing and rotary wing flight time. This is a one-of-a-kind aircraft that you see Sean flying, and watch closely now as he stops and performs a forward flip, a maneuver performed in no other aircraft in the world today. A half roll puts Sean into the inverted, or what we call the negative G recovery. Now slowly rolling back to upright, Sean begins the hooey loop. This is an inside-outside loop with a tumble at the top. The first half is inside, or what we call positive G's. The second half is outside, or negative G's. Almost 6 negative G's trying to push Sean out of the cockpit. At the bottom end, the maneuver which he calls the double hammerhead. Accelerating back to 215 miles an hour, 25 feet above the ground, the pull to the vertical.